their weigh-ins and finish their PFAs. For everyone that's going to, I got a little bit of information, some commonly asked questions. It's only 80 slides, so try to get through as quick as we can.
608.
All right, so bear with me, we're going business. The bull just died on this, so I'll give you the important facts. All right, so as it starts, we're going to come in here, and you're going to be in a PTU. You can be uniform of the day, but if you have to be taped, then you have to be in your PTU, okay? That's a commonly asked question, that's why we're here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get your height, and then we're going to weigh you, all right? If it's less than a pound, we're going to round down, because it's always a benefit of the sailor. If you're past a ½ inch, we're going to go up to next half. Okay, so if you're not within standards, I have charts along the back wall. We're going to take your height, your weight, meet them together. If you're above that, then it's going to go to the AC. Okay, this is where it gets kind of confusing. This is still fairly new, that's why I wanted to bring it up. All right, so the first measurement we'll take is called the single site abdominal circumference measurement, or AC. Okay, so what we're going to do is find your iliac crest, or I'm going to ask you to find it because I don't want to poke around in everybody. Because everybody's different. Mine's really high, I'd be a good boxer, they say. Probably not. But it varies, okay? So I'll have you kind of poke around and try to find it, right? And it's the top of your hip bone. So it's kind of like a little shelf. That's how you'll know you find it, okay? So then we'll take the tape and go around there, all right? So male have up to 39 inches and females are 35 and a half. So that's the first step after if you're above standards for the height weight. All right, any questions on that? It's actually a good thing. It saves a lot for the DCA to follow. Okay, so then if you fail that, if you exceed 39 inches or 35 and a half for a female, you're going to do DCA, and that's what it used to be, right? It's still in effect. For males, we're going to measure neck. We're going to do waist or abdomen right across the belly baton. You know the medical term for that, doc's not here. But we'll take the two, we'll subtract them, and we're going to do that. Take an average of it, and then we're going to run it through the charts again. Okay? You don't have a bad day for that. If you fail, then you fail. Okay, you fail your entire PFA, but you'll still have to run the PRT portion. Any questions there? That's a lot of information. It's kind of like there's no bad days for that. But here, you can push your PRT off to the very last one next drill weekend. Okay, so you have plenty of time. All right, so here's what I just talked about. This max allowable for males is 26.5%. And then for females, it's 36.5%. Right? So then they have another thing called the graduated BCA standard. So if you pass the BCA, it's still possible to go on FET, even if you pass. Right? So then that goes by male, female, and by age. So this chart breaks it down for you. We don't have a whole lot of 17 to 21-year-olds, but for 22 to 29, it's 23%. Right? Anything over that, you'll pass, but you're going to be on FET. Which isn't the end of the world, because all you'll have to do is make the next size below that, and then you can get off. You do a long PRT, and then you'll be off. It's not like you're going to have to do it until the next PFA. Any questions there? Yeah, I know it's a lot. And again, if you want to ask me later on or any of the CFLs, please let us know. We'll get you sorted out. There's a lot of instruction. We're still running the Juliet instruction. Hopefully, the next one will come out soon, because there's so many nav admins, and there's just a whole lot of information that people can miss things. We want to make sure you guys know. So the PRT, it's mandatory for us to ask those questions, right? So every time we do PRT, you should be hearing those questions first. I know it's kind of irritating, but we have to. It's mandatory. And we also must do a 5 to 10 minute dynamic warm-up exercise. Okay, we're going to try to incorporate some new ones for normal PRT, or excuse me, for PT sessions, to kind of shake it up for you. But the ones that we do now are currently the ones we have to do before the PRT. Okay, so the chest and the quick things like that. So that's mandatory. And then you're only authorized to wear your PTU while doing the PRT. So, and at the end, we also have to do a cool down. So I know you might want to be like, woo, nailed that 8:30 run, I'm out. Peace. You got to hang out for us, okay? And it's for your benefit. We don't want anybody seizing up or getting lightheaded in the car. So hang out after your PRT's done. We'll make it quick. We'll get you stretched out and get you on your way. All right, any questions there? All right, congratulations. We're halfway there.
So you, when you do the bikes, you have to do everyone at the same time?
Well, with the small groups, sir, we should be able to. There's 5 bikes, and it's a Sunday, so we'll get in first thing, reserve the bikes. We'll let you know ahead of time. So tomorrow's plan is we get everybody together in the gym because it's been wet out. I don't want everybody laying around puddles and stuff. We'll knock out push-ups, sit-ups, and then we'll break it off into 2 groups. Hopefully it won't be raining. We can get you guys running outside on the track, and then everyone else will go to the cardio options. Okay?
And cool down after that.
Absolutely, yes, sir. Okay. So, no funny video. Take my word for it, it's pretty funny. All right, so medical waivers. They have to be documented on a NAVMed 61110/4. Okay, you can't get a memo from your primary healthcare provider if you're out of town. Okay, it's got to be on the NAVMed 1610/4. Memorandums for pregnant sailors, that's okay. You can get memorandums for that. Okay, and only an AMBR, which is our IEC, adult nurse practitioners, physicians, and physician assistants can recommend waivers. Okay, and that's if you're hurt. They're only authorized for members with injury, illness, or members recovering from a surgical or medical procedures, which will prevent them from participating in an official PSA. All right, that's the only way you're going to get it. And also, so it needs to be on that form, and it has to have 2 signatures from these, from a physician recommending the waiver, military or civilian, and an AMDR physician. So make sure you have those 2 signatures. Myself and the ACFOs are going to double check to save us some time later on. Make sure it's on the right form and you have the 2 signatures. And then what we'll do, we'll upload to that print. Right? Medical waivers are only valid for 1 PFA cycle. So you can't get one and expect you're good for the year. You're going to have to go get another one if it's the same issue. And it's not guaranteed, but if you have 2 waivers for the same thing back to back, you could go to a med board. So just keep that in mind. Medical waivers granted for the entire PFA cycle are not to exceed the official Canadian PFA cycle. So it's 30 June or 30 December. All right, so FEP. So you go through all that and you end up on FEP. It's a command-wide program to improve fitness and nutrition. Any member that fails to meet physical fitness standards is required to be formally enrolled and monitored in FEP. So what does that mean for you? It's 3 times a week, and this is mandatory. You're going to work out for 150 minutes. Okay, and then at the end of each week, you're going to get weight and tape until you're done. And once you meet weight and height requirements, then we'll do a mock PFA, and you'll be off FEP. All right, and that's not a bad thing. If you end up in that situation, got to remain positive. We're here for you. We're going to get you through that. We're going to get you in high weight standards. So administrative actions. So does anybody know the current instruction for that without reading my slides? How many failures you get in what time frame? Any takers? You're open? Correct. 2 and 3 year period, right? So that's changed. So 2, and it's an ad set. This is mostly for me at CFL what I'm going to do. So if you're within the last 3 years you fail 2, that's it. That's it, that's all. Okay? But I want to end on a high note. So foundational nutrition tips for you guys is limit high-fat meals. Eat 3 small meals a day. So actually at the CFL school, they were saying even if you eat like a Snickers bar in the morning, that's better than nothing. All right, so to get the metabolism going. So I'm not advertising Snickers for breakfast, but try to get something, a banana, a yogurt, just get the metabolism going. Eat fruit, eat whole grains, limit your sugar intake, choose mixed fuels, overcome caffeine. I know that's a strong one. Eat colors, so the different types of veggies, all right? So green, white, cauliflower, there's different colors, and there's charts. Actually, if you look at the CFL board on the P-Way, there's some great information up there. There's actually a program where you can have nutritionists come with you to the commissary and show you how to eat correctly. And they'll also go to your home if you choose, and they will dump out all the bad stuff. So I think that'd be a real eye-opener. I know for me, it'd probably just take the heart and sweep all of the stuff in the trash, but there's options available. There's ShipShape. I don't know if that's the official Navy weight loss program. So if you want to go to ShipShape, right after your chain of command, Pearl Harbor does it. It's a fantastic program. I met all the instructors. They're very motivating and they're there for you. And it is proven that you will lose weight there. Okay? And that's 5 days a week. Let's go to Shave Calories. Has everybody heard of the NOPS app? NOPS? Except for my CFLs? Skipper? Okay? If you want to download it, go into the Apple Store, type in NOFFS, okay? And it will show you all kinds of awesome workouts. It's approved by the Navy. It'll give you nutrition tips, calorie counters, all that kind of stuff. It's phenomenal. It's a great tool. Highly recommend it. I use it too. Vitamins. Eat for performance, hydrate, and sleep. So for the hydration point, you want to drink at least half your weight in fluid ounces. That's the goal, right? So You see people walking around with gallons of water. It helps. It's you're 60% water, so you need that for your bones and your joints and for growth. So try to drink as much water as you can, especially for PRT. And the morning of doesn't count. You got to do it prior to that workout. Any questions on PRT, PFA, CFL, any of that kind of stuff? No? All right, you made it. Congratulations. Here's some resources. As always, you can come to me at any CFL and we'll help you out. But I highly recommend NOS. Check it out. All right, that's it. Thanks for your time.